Yo, yo, yo. What it is, what it do, what it look like. It's your boy JB about to wake your game up. Wake it up, wake it up, wake it on up. What's up, gang? With some gang? Everything else looks strange. And we don't do the lane, so get up, use your brain, then wake up and do your thing. What's up with the good people, man? What's up with the folks? Y'all make sure y'all come in here and do all the stuffuses. But I ain't finna hold y'all for a sec. We about to get right to the nitty gritty, man. Luce Cannon still on the phone, talking, saying too much. And the fact that he's still conversating while he's locked up, making content is it's crazy. It's crazy work. But evidently he feels he ain't got nothing to hide. He not nervous or nothing. He feel good in this situation that he gonna come home, you know. He said he ain't got nothing to do with it. And evidently they just got him for talking too much on No Jumper about I'm guessing the Big U conversation and letting them know Nip was hit before he was hit. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Nip. Just too much, man. And I don't understand. I know Luce Cannon is probably kind of slow, but he not dumb. Far from dumb. He's been in this industry. He done faked his way to a lot of people, you know, TVs. The show, he was with Black China. Now he got another little cool one that was in reality TV. So he not slow by any means, but you would think, why would he do that? He's still giving up information. Maybe he playing the role. Maybe that's what he's supposed to do. Is he telling? Is he not? I don't know. That's not my business. And when a lot of people say, well, the name ain't on paperwork and blah, 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 I'm sure they got the, you know, fake names or the good informants that you're not going to see their name. And it ain't going to be on paperwork because that's their job and they good at their job. Now, I'm not saying he is one, but the average person, when you go to jail, man, it take a minute to get used to it. You got to program. You got to get ready. You got to know who's there, how the program going. You know, you looking around, you figuring out how to do this time. You sick, man. I'm in here, and they bring you a little food, wake you up 4:35 in the morning for some bullshit, and it's bad. You know what I'm saying? To know that you an indictment and got a chance to get, you know, some decades or better, a decade or better, is where it hits me like, hold up, bro. You know, he popping it though. He still popping. He popping probably more now. I done seen his name than his whole YouTube career on the streets. Even though he's funny, do the skits, Sweetie, and he said he's still on the Sweetie, plumber, sugar plum, and you know, it seems to be a joke. You know what I'm saying? In his behalf, we don't hear Brick Baby, and Brick Baby was on No Jumper, and you know. But maybe Brick Baby looking at something a little bit more serious. Maybe it's more real for Brick Baby. You're not about to hear Big U probably on there, you know, talking. And if any of these dudes do make a video or recording, I'm sure it's gonna be like, you know, keep me in prayers. I ain't do nothing. And it's gonna be short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the point, nothing that criminate, nothing that so what happened when Whoop-de-Whoop was there? And they ain't gonna be answering these these questions that you know, the law would ask. You feel me? So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, but I just can't wrap my mind around it. How you know, somebody looking at Fed time, you know, and that ain't no halftime. You get almost all your time. You doing your time. Can be so relaxing and joking and just been picked up. What, a week ago or something like that? Nothing long, you know what I'm saying? But they got the internet on fire. We thought they had it cracking and popping before. I'll go down my timeline. All I see is Brick Baby, Big U, Luce. You know, all day people making heck of videos trying to get paid off of this in a, you know, it's not a good situation. You know, I'm not here to say, because it's alleged, you know what I'm saying? I can't say Big U's a monster, Brick Baby's a druggie that got more scars than you can catch fades. And, I know a lot of this stuff that they was portraying as an act. And then when it come to Big U, they said, he was one of them guys. we all understand that, especially if you got any knowledge from the streets. So you've been to the hard knock school. You feel me? You know that he was one of them guys, but supposedly he done changed and he done did better and he done helped his community. But other people gonna say he not. But that's here or there. I don't know. I can't speak on that. I just know it's looking bad for him because they won't Big U. And there's a lot of other people putting stuff on him, putting extra, or just speaking out that he's a bully and he's abusive and he takes stuff and he punking the rappers, he punking the basketballs and footballers and the celebrities, and boy, he just cold. Only black people though, and we don't hear about him. Taylor Swift's and nobody else, but on the folks, he go hard on them if you want to come over here or be around or do a video or all that. But that's allegedly, we don't know that. But I do know one thing. Luce is looking, and a lot of these dudes already look suspect. But when you go to something serious and it still ain't, your fate ain't determined yet, and you still like blah blah, and yeah, Big U, the rich did this and do, and to me, I think it's a game to you, and the only reason it could be a game is something that a lot of other people don't know. And I always said when it come to him, whack. Recently, I figured it out. 600, they just be lying. They be acting. Ain't none of that shit real. But we would think this is real, right? But everybody they got, supposedly ain't gonna have to worry about stuff. They didn't let out. They said damn near half of them already. Was they talking, or they ain't had nothing on them? We would never know. But we can only assume. And my assumption is, somebody in that playing field is got some good connections to the inside. You know what I'm saying? We seen Luce, just denounce messing with 600 not too long after this happened. Your homie is your homie one day, then he your enemy, then your enemy becomes your homie. And it's a whole lot of, but that's real, that's street. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you, man. It be like that sometimes out here. And people switch real quick, but when you're looking at this, a lot of people about to switch to get up out of there, man. And since Big U's the mastermind and the big dog, yeah. But I think Luce Cannon is doing what he's supposed to do. A regular dude, a regular street ninja, a regular, affiliated dude out there putting in work and handling his business. He not finna be on no YouTube trying to get no content. And if he do, it's gonna be when it's a wrap already. I ain't coming home. I might as well tell my story, write a book, get some money for wifey and the kid, and all the rest. But something ain't right about this whole situation. And I'm into conspiracy theories a little bit because everything that they show us is not what it is. Everything you hear is not what it is. And you'd be like, well, nigga, the news picked it up. What are you talking about, man? This is real business. They not playing. And it could be that. But everybody that got picked up, some people getting picked up just to see what they say. We know that Luce Cannon don't mess with Big U. He don't like him, you know what I'm saying? But then he did criminate and put himself in certain positions and places with him. And I used to do this and do that. So, to talk a lot and ring them loose lips and have to even go sit, because jail ain't cool for an hour, you feel me? The whole program, the cuffs, when you put the cuffs on, they be like, oh man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ah, damn, they got me. And when they got you, they can, unless you know something that the others don't know, man, they can get you. You whooped, you got. And they can make the narrative, the story, however they want. And you can be innocent sometimes. There's plenty of innocent people sitting behind bars. We done heard stories where, folks was in there for 20 years and then do it, and get a little check, but you'll never get back them 20 years. I don't care how many meals they give you or whatever, boy, that's bad business. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I hear a lot of people saying 600 of police, which I feel he do got some reach over there with them, you know what I'm saying? And he just not going with it to just go along with the story. To troll, I don't think that. It's so easy. It's just all in your face, you know what I'm saying? That exposure's been exposing. They say, Wackden talked too. Wackden said, I used to be with Big U and we was doing, I know them and I helped bury his homies. And so it's a whole lot, man. But they can't put no Whack Hunted with the 6-0 indictment because he's not from 60s. He clearly represents something else. Pyru, you know what I'm talking about? So it get tricky, man. But no jumper do look like all the people that deal with them that's affiliated, man, they end up getting locked up. And some even getting knocked down. So it's crazy, man. But a lot of this stuff is getting exposed for a reason, and we seeing it in it should have people on their 10 toes, handling their business, not getting messy, man. We see a lot of messiness, and you be like, man, this shit is what they just do whatever, huh? How they do it like that? They gotta be the police. And we gonna see who come home, who don't. That's gonna say something. Sometimes you might have to sit down for a little bit. We know, what's the mafia niggas, the bulldog, the Italians, they had some people. He had to sit down for a minute, but he still told, you know what I'm saying? And then they get you out the way. So we gonna see how this look, but I think it's definitely a leak in that in that situation. It's definitely somebody giving information and and it's been giving information and maybe had to get out of jail free for a minute, but now they gotta. And even if they just go for a minute, come back out, man, they still on their job. So that's the whole thing about dealing with a lot of people. I'm not even gonna say gangs and all that, because sometimes you got the get money crew that ain't banging nothing. They just get money. But it's an organization and some peoples, and you gotta pick your friends. You know what I'm saying? Careful, and you gotta pick your enemies careful too, boy, because man, they having a field day. 600 is so excited. He like a little bra, a little 304 in the male strip club with all the niggas she think hot. He happy every day, like, yeah, busters and rats. And yeah, they out there, but sometimes the nigga that's pushing that and no snitches and busters and rats, that be them, and they like, nigga, I'm getting money, I'm doing me, man. Ain't nobody finna, and feel confident and comfortable with how it gonna go. Cause we all know it ain't like it used to be, man. Niggas ain't crashing out. They call it crashing out, but nah, in our day, you know what I'm saying, maybe baby in the 90s and early 2000s and stuff, there was real crash outs, and they wasn't talking about crashing out. They crashing. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. But that's just my thought on it. But man, Luce Cannon, boy, looking like he in it for the, he good. He good. He ain't got nothing to worry about. He's not involved. You know what I'm saying? And when it get to the nitty gritty, is he even really from 6-0? Is he from there? Is he, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he know him, so they can affiliate you, but is he really from there? You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, hold up, he not even from whoop. He gonna get off like, yeah, I'm not even from there. I just know a couple of them dudes. I just say it, my video to make it, just funny, just to be, have an audience and think that I'm a big bad neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? But is he? And that's something right there. But anyway, man, I told y'all I wasn't gonna hold y'all too long, but I'm trying to stay mutual and can't go over how I feel, or because shit, I might get to talking about all this 10 of them, 12 of them, they all telling. And, you know, we don't know yet. And the paperwork ain't showed up, but I'm just know. And I ain't no paperwork nigga. And I ain't no, I've been ain't been back in jail since 2017. And longest ever though, since I was 13. So, but I don't know all that, but I know for a fact that they people that come talk to me, they not putting them on the paperwork because they gonna burn their sources. Everybody ain't gonna be on paperwork, man, if they do their job right. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. But anyway, man, shout out to all my 356, 355 subscribers, man. Let's go up, man. If you mess with the boy JB, man, holla at me, man. I'll holla back. Yay, yay.